Welcome back, Goblin Chefs. So I've been in grind mode. I've been building up. We will have many. I probably have 5 extra 7-star characters in the next week or so, which is exciting. Which will boost my raid capabilities. And everyone knows boosting raid capabilities is quite important right now. But thank you for selling me something, CG. But exciting news. On the guild front, as you see here, there's this wild and wacky symbol right here that we hit box 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the same rewards as oh my god, 15 Gandalf shards. Only 14 more weeks, boys. Only 14 more weeks before we could get Gandalf. It breaks down to about 6 million a person on average to get box 4 throughout the raid. Obviously, with big improvements to the. Oh, you're gonna play the. All right, guess we're watching this. I'm getting right now. I don't know, 4.5. I didn't have great runs this last week. I've been super busy, so I was kind of accepting like 80% of optimal runs, which is not the best in the world, but also acceptable in some points. But I'm gonna go for 5 million is going to be the goal, and I think I'll probably be able to hit that when Elrond comes back around. He's coming in here close, so we should be right on the wire. But we should also pick up 2 more 7-star or 3 more 7-star elves, which is obviously going to be nice. 2 more 7-star Rohan characters in Eothane and Eomer or Eowyn. We just got Naramiri. Well, we've had her at 7, but we're going to bring her up to level 60 and a little bit more gear to help those chapter 3 and 4 of the raid. And there's probably going to be some other improvements as well to like Strider, who's 7 stars, but he's level 40, low gear. So bringing him up to a usable point will obviously boost our raid capabilities as well. So the aim is 5 once Elrond is back. But obviously we want to progress up till 6, because if you have an average of 6, you're going to crush it, because there's always those overachievers who do 7, 8, or 9. It's obviously, it looks like it's a doubling at this point, which means it's going to need to be 12 million per person, which I don't think we can do until there's more teams. Because right now, I have effectively 3 raid teams, which is, not amazing. I have the Rohan 3 plus Gaz and like Lomian or Naramiri, depending on which elf I don't use with Elrond, and then Haradrim. So I have like 3 raid teams. It's pretty much these guys. These guys, and Beklu being up to 5 and slowly getting towards 6 and 7 with guild refreshes will help a lot, especially in chapter 2, because more focus. She does the multi-hit, which has the highest chance of landing crits, obviously, which has the highest chance of preventing those buffs on the goblin or the troll. And then Rohan down here, as these guys progress up towards 7 stars, they'll be able to sustain a lot more, which is nice. I took Eowyn up from 40 to 60, which is nice. I'm going to take Eothane up from 50 to 60 soon. It's just kind of a matter of getting more XP, because I did just take a couple of characters up to level 60, which kind of scrapped all of my XP. And then after that, it's obviously going to be just whenever I can get the dwarf team up and running. Keely, Feely, Fro are, kind of slowly climbing here and there. Gimli is on hold, obviously, until Beklu's at 7, because I already have the full. Haradrim, Robo will hit 7, which will be nice, and then whenever Ballin comes back, we'll take him up to 5. So I'm hoping to have Gimli at 7, Ballin at 5, Feely, Keely, and Fro at 5, all gear 6, 7, or 8 in the next month or so, which will give me 4 teams. And at that point, maybe we can get 9 million. I think 12 will still be a ways away until we get glyphs, which will dramatically boost up the scores of everyone. And then when the Black Beast drops, I'm honestly not sure. Is there not a dark side? Oh, they call it Shadow in this game. 1 second. I'm not sure who the Black Beast is going to lead. Like right now, it looks like he's probably going to lead maybe an orc faction. I don't know if they're going to add the Dol Guldur orcs as marquees. But I imagine at some point there will be some sort of dark side team led under the Black Beast, which obviously I'll invest in because I love the Nazgul, and that should skyrocket the potential of the raid as well. I think having full 5 teams plus glyphs being in the game should make the 12 million that you need to get to the 5th box. I think that should make that doable for upper tier guilds at the moment, which is nice, obviously. But I think also what it's going to do is it's going to dramatically increase the amount of, or the tier of box. I think what it's going to do is a lot of low to mid tier guilds are going to be able to progress ever more towards that 4th box, which obviously the jump between getting 15 shards a week of Gandalf versus 5 shards a week is massive. That's a difference of like probably a year for a lot of guilds, which is going to be very important for a lot of those mid-tier. I keep saying mid-tier, but what I mean is like mid-game players, from progressing up in the direction of being able to realistically see Gandalf in the next, not calendar year, but the next 6 months or something like that. And then if they can time, the average, they're probably going to time the upper guilds. So I think the top 5 guilds got box 4 last run, and then the top 20 are getting it about this run. So my anticipation is when the top 20 guilds grab Gandalf unlocked at 7, I think, or I don't know if he unlocks at 5 or if he just only unlocks at 7, but whenever you get access to him, I think we're going to get more fellowship, and then that's when we're going to get a dedicated fellowship team with Gimli and Strider and Legolas and Gandalf, and maybe a new like fellowship Frodo or something like that. Or maybe they keep Road to Rivendell, they add a new Frodo, like a fellowship Frodo, like Frodo Ring Bearer, even though he already has the ring in this iteration, and then a new Aragorn, and that's the fellowship team. I'm not 100% sure, because I think breaking up Road to Rivendell would be kind of weird, especially with a lot of people investing in Strider and into the Hobbits. Maybe they're in unlock for something at some point. But yeah, I can definitely foresee progression in that direction. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.